Hello everybody, welcome back to CCSabers. Today we have the Soldier Saber version 2, and everything comes in this hard case. Within the case are the gloves, the blade, the hilt, the hex key, the charger, and our two manuals here on the left. Now let's take a closer look at this saber. Now just look at this amazing sleek design. This saber comes in two colors. It comes in pink, the one that you see right now, and then it also comes in white right here. But I just love this saber. Just look how sleek it is. It just looks so clean. But again, you've probably seen me in other videos. I'm so happy that this has an open crystal chamber on the inside. But let's take a quick look at the chassis. First, remove the sound pummel. Boom, and then take off this decorative piece. Now, you gotta remove the grip section. Be aware it will leave scratches when you are loosening it. There we go. And then if you want to remove the chassis itself, take your hex key that is provided and remove it like so. Be aware this is a long screw, so it will take a second. There we go. Now, push the button down a little bit and pull out the chassis like so. And here we have the SM Pixel soundboard, as well as the power button and the aux button up top, and the rechargeable battery and the charging port, and our beautiful crystal chamber. Now let's put the saber all together.
Okay, so this is a card from CCSabers, and I will show you how to install the chassis into this hilt, because this is a frequent asked question in the chat. And first, line it with the hilt, and make sure you push this button downwards so it will not block the way. And make sure the button is aligned with the hole on the hilt. Then you screw this super long hex screw in the hilt. And make sure you're able to push this button down. And as you can see here, the button is a little above the hilt. And then push this lower half into the hilt and screw it. And then you can put this decorative piece into the hilt and then screw the pommel on. Okay, that's it.
Now let's install the blade into the hilt. First, you take your hilt, you take your blade. Simple, just put in the emitter. Now when tightening the screws, just put a little bit of pressure on the blade to keep it attached to the pings in the emitter. Take your hex key provided, but just to make this video simpler, I'm going to be using this. And tighten the screws like so. Once it is tightened, turn it on, and then give it a little test by hitting at the hilt, and then just use the blast sound effects on the power button like so. And you can turn it on and off left and right, but I suck at this, so. But that is
flash off.
Come on. Well, that's also how you change the color. Turn it on like so, and give it a little hit on the hilt, and use the power button here to change the aux. You can also hold it down to change the color, but hold it for a couple seconds. Well, that's another preset right there. Well, that looks like that is the end of the video, guys. If you want to see another long format video, click this one right here. And if you be so kind, please hit that subscribe button, like, and comment, and share. If you want one of these sabers for yourself, check it out in the description down below. I hope to see you guys in another video. Bye, guys!